In this vlog, I take you through 6 steps that helped me to stay consistent with Anki for more than 1,000 days in a row in medical school. And I think you too can become consistent. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Grab a pen and paper, write down the steps, and introduce them into your life.
One of the best things I did for myself to improve my Anki experience was to change the user interface. Let's be honest, like that app is so miserable. It's so boring to use. And one of the first things that helped my life out as a as a first year medical student when I started medical school was to completely revamp what the app looked like. I'm talking, there's an Anki add-on that kind of lets you just modify all the settings, so you can take the wallpaper and make it look better. You can take all the tiny gears along the icons or along the options and make them look better. I've seen so many people use the coolest wallpapers. My friend at the beach, somebody else had a Steve Harvey picture crying because Anki was painful. But there's multiple ways to just make the user interface look better and for you to feel less miserable while doing it. I think that's one of the first key things that took my experience from that trash background or the trash user interface to a better user interface. And the way to do that is to use a bunch of add-ons. And I have a list of add-ons that you can download from my link in bio. And those add-ons changed my life. I'm talking the review heat map to make it look colorful, to give me feedback on what days I'm being active, what days I'm being lazy, which is all fine, which is probably something you saw in the thumbnail of this video. And those little tricks truly make your life better. Anyway, I'm gonna make some coffee this morning. Today's gonna be a busy day. Today's a start to a new service. I'm starting on the acute care surgery service tomorrow, and I'm excited. I'm very excited, but I'm also kind of terrified because I'm a plastic surgery resident, so I've done a lot of plastic surgery this year, but not a lot of general surgery. And for a lot of people that don't know, general surgery is a huge part of plastic surgery. So I do a lot of general surgery rotations up to my 3rd year of plastic surgery training. After that, I don't do any more general surgery. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a full month and we're gonna be surviving this together. But this morning, I'm gonna get myself together. I'm gonna be studying for my in-service exam. If you don't know, residents also take exams every year. This morning, I'm gonna be studying for my in-service exam coming up in about a month from now. We don't get any dedicated time to like study for exams anymore. We just make it work. So studying for in-service this morning, getting my life organized, kind of meal prepping all day to get myself ready for the month on general surgery. It's going to be a great time. I'm so excited. Yeah, but let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think of the acute care surgery service if you've ever done any general surgery. Between general surgery and plastic surgery, what do you think the differences are? What do you think the personality types are? What do you think the personality types are? Just let me know. Good morning. It's Monday. It's a new day. The time right now, it's around 4 something. I started a new service today. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I haven't been on an acute care surgery service in a long time. Maybe last time I did this was a medical student or not. I don't remember. I'm gonna talk to you in the car. I'm running late. I'm just gonna get some stuff together, get some food, pack stuff up, and we'll chat in the car. I'm at rush for like a general surgery service. I'm not working with them right now. All the calls have been made and now I'm just driving to work. Anyway, so I started a new service today. It's called the Acute Care Surgery Service. It's a pretty basic service, but I think it's gonna be fun. Today's the 2nd day of telling you how you can stand out with Anki and be more consistent, and I'm gonna get to that very shortly. Probably after I get back to work because it's probably easier that way. I'm thinking about too many things right now. I'm currently driving to work. It's gonna be probably a long day, but every day is a long day on surgery. I've been in a bit of a funk over the last week. I think we're getting back. I think we're getting back together. I I think fitness went down a little bit. Studying was like baseline, but we just kept that going because it kind of fun to not study. I have an exam coming up in a month from now. It's the in-service exam for plastic surgery. So that's gonna be fun. Residents take exams too. So it's gonna be a whole lot of fun. In the meantime, enjoy Chicago city views.
So it's currently past 9 p.m. and I go to bed soon. And I realized I haven't told you the second part or the second tip that I think you should incorporate if you want to become a beast at keeping up with your Anki cards. This one's tough and you're not going to like it. But tip number two, you need dedicated Anki time. For me, that was making time in my calendar to pretty much dedicate to just Anki cards. And I know you have a lot to do. You have a lot to study for. You have a lot to catch up with. But if you want to get the most out of Anki, you need to make the most out of it. I feel like a lot of people do Anki casually because, like, oh, I'm watching TV. I guess I'll do my Anki cards now. It's active recall, and you need to treat it as importantly as you treat any other study time. So, dedicated time in your calendar, you just block the time out and you get your Anki cards done. Anyway, that's the app. Um, Alarm set for 4 a.m. tomorrow. Keep grinding. I'm going to bed.
Good morning. It's currently around 4 a.m. Um, I had to go to bed last night because I was tired. Anyway, tip number three, eat the frog. Tip number three is very similar to tip number two, but slightly different. Tip number three is eat the frog. This worked for me. I don't know if it works for you, but I hope it does. The best way to get through something you absolutely don't always want to do is to just get it out of the way. So for me, that was waking up in the morning and just blasting through as many reviews as I could before even starting any new material or talking to anybody else. I found it very difficult to do a whole lot of new material and unsuspend the cards for those materials and then have to go back and do reviews. But as soon as I got up in the morning and it wasn't an early day as a med student, I just got to work and I finished all my reviews as soon as I could. Not saying that happened every day, not saying it's realistic to always do that. I'm just letting you know what worked for me and how you can implement that into your own system, especially on days where you know you're going to be free. You could just get up in the morning, eat the frog, get it out of the way. Anyway, yesterday was fun on the acute care surgery service. I'm starting to see so much pathology and surgeries that I haven't done in the past, or I haven't seen in the past. So it's pretty exciting. Earlier today, myself, see, let's get to work. Good morning. I did not get a chance to talk to you much yesterday because I was so tired when I got home. It was around past 4 a.m. this morning. And I just wanted to move on to tip number 4 because I really gotta go and I'm tired. But tip number 4, Pomodoro is your friend. If you've never heard of Pomodoro, it's a system where you focus for a couple minutes, rest for a few minutes, and get distracted in between. I used Pomodoro so much that I knew exactly how many cards I could get through, and I didn't think of my cards in terms of number of cards to get through. I thought of my cards in terms of number of Pomodoro sessions to get through. So if you are struggling with getting organized, and between both of us, we know you're just gonna doom scroll on TikTok or doom scroll on Instagram Reels for some reason, or YouTube Shorts. Anyway, if you're gonna do any of that, please don't say Facebook. Please don't tell me you doom scroll on Facebook. Anyway, you need to find a system that prevents you from getting distracted. For me, my favorite Pomodoro session when I was in the trenches doing 500 cards a day was 25 minutes of focused work and 5 minutes of rest. In those 5 minutes, maybe I would scroll for like the first 2 minutes or not, just put my phone away, rest my brain, and get back into it. Those 25 minutes go by so fast, and in no time, you're pretty much halfway done with your reviews before you even realize it if you do 2 to 3 Pomodoro sessions back to back. So my advice for you is, even if it's not Pomodoro, or even if it's not 25 minutes, 5 minutes, look into the system, see what works for you, and try it. A few times, multiple times. Anyway, I gotta go because I'm running late. Just got back from work. Busy day. But I just wanted to give you another tip before I go shower and get some sleep. Listen up. You are not alone. If it's hard for you, it's hard for everybody else. So what you want to do is find like-minded people that you can get through this together. It can be as simple as scheduling time together to do flashcards, FaceTime them, make a Zoom call, anything. Just find like-minded people and do it together at the same time, okay? It's not a competition. Don't make it a competition, but make it a team sport so you can get through it together. All right, I'm gonna go find some food, shower. Tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow is just Thursday. Damn. Anyway, bye. Good morning. Cheers. It's Friday. Finally Friday. And the tip I have for you today is a little bit underwhelming, but it's one of the things that helped me the most to get more serious and consistent with Anki as a medical student. And this tip is switch your mindset from this being a sprint to being a marathon. Even I, as a first year plastic surgery resident, now still uses Anki. Not as consistently as I used to because I've just spent more time focused on being a doctor. As an intern, I do study, but not as insane as I was studying as a medical student because it's a different game now. But I think switching my mindset as a medical student from going, this is something I have to do, to incorporating all the things I told you so far into making it a system and just making it a part of my day made it feel like less work, made it feel like less of a burden, made it feel like less annoying things I have to do and just things that I do every day, if that makes sense. So take some time, meditate, think about how you can make this a part of your life, a part of your system, and just go from there. All right, I'm about to go to work. It's 4:30, late day today. So I'll catch you maybe at work. We'll see.